alágbàlá wúrà, ẹ̀yin ló tọ́ sí láti gba gbogbo ògo. Bàbá onílé ọlá o, alágbàlá wúrà, ẹ̀yin ló tọ́ sí láti gba gbogbo ògo. Bàbá o, bàbá onílé ọlá, alágbàlá wúrà, ẹ̀yin ló tọ́ sí láti gba gbogbo ògo. I am excited to be here. I'm happy. God deserves all the glory. God deserves all the praise. No one can take credence for what God has done in my life or in your life. It's only God. It is Him, of Him that willeth, the running up of God that showeth mercy. Father, we thank you for your mercy today. We thank you for this mercy. We have to continue to minister to God, on daily basis in this present situation we have in Nigeria. And all the time of our lives, we are created to worship and adore our God. The reason why you are still living is to worship Him, is to offer Him praise, is to worship our Creator. And so, I'm still Olusayo Aderonke. I'm the host of Chayil's Moment, and I'm just excited today to be here. I'm just happy, I'm excited that I'm alive and I'm well. I'm excited that I can open my mouth and I can to speak to you. I'm excited today because God has put in my mouth things to share. I'm excited because, my brain is not damaged. I'm excited because He has helped me thus far in life. I'm excited because the purpose you have towards me is of a good and not of evil, to bring me to an expected end. So I'm so excited to be here. And this is my channel. It's called Chayil's Moment. I'm the host of this channel. Sorry, pardon me. I'm just so excited. And you're welcome again to my channel. If you're just joining me to watch this video for the very first time, please ensure that you click like, share this video, and of course, put your thumb on the notification bell to be notified when I release a new video. And of course, this is very important to me. Subscribe to my channel. It's very important. And I know that together we can build this channel together we can build it together, because I always believe in you, and I want to appreciate those of you who have been watching my video, who have been following. I want to thank God for your life, and I know that in one way or the other I've been able to impact you positively. All right, so today there's something, this video I've done it once, and I don't know why the devil doesn't want it to come out. When I wanted to post this same video that we're about to do again today, last week, I found out that it was corrupt where I kept it, and of course I could not even upload it. But today I decided to do it again. I don't know, God will help me. Might not be as rich as the first one I've done, because I was inspired, at that moment. But I know the Holy Spirit will help me again today. And so today, what are we looking at? What are we talking about? We want to look at signs to know that you are in toxic relationship. Signs to know that you are in toxic relationship. Let me say that relationship is good. Wonderful. God, you created us, also wanted relationship. That was why we're created. You wanted fellowship, relationship. And so a relationship can either make you or mar you. It depends on how you see. And I know that a relationship that you get yourself involved should actually bring peace, joy, happiness, sanctity, and purity. It should bring fulfillment. It should give you joy all the days of your life. When you find yourself in a relationship and it's turning toxic, there's signs you need to know that this relationship is no longer, bringing you peace. And I don't know why a lot of people still force themselves into relationship, because there's something that I know, that when I begin to see some signs written, boldly, without you even saying, whether by non-verbal cue or verbally, I know that this relationship is no longer, worth it. And the next thing for me is to back off. But I realize that people still go in to continue, having the relationship, despite the fact that it's verbally said, it is non-verbally also, passed across, let me put it that way. And of course, in every ramification, you see that this relationship can't work. Why can't you just get out? For the fact that you're stepping out of a relationship is even better than broken marriage. You're not yet married. So if you see it, that this relationship is becoming toxic, then just step aside for a while until when the other person realizes what he or she is doing. You don't have to keep pushing it. You can't push what is wrong. You cannot continue to push what you know will not end you anywhere. It's only a stupid person that will continue a relationship that is not going to work, and you keep on trusting God that it will work. God is not the author of confusion. And so we need to know that. And so today we want to look at just, I think about 4 or 5 points that there's so many others really. But like I always say, I don't like long videos. I want short videos that will bless the heart of people. And I keep on coming back to say more. And so we want to look at signs, 5 signs that will, show you that you are in a toxic relationship. And I'll be able to make some background to say that relationship is not by force. Relationship must be done and ensure that the two partners actually enjoy the peace, they're supposed to be within that relationship. And let me say that if you prosper yourself in a relationship and you see the following signs, please, you are in a toxic relationship. Number 1 is toxic communication. I've spoken about communication before, and in toxic relationship there will be toxic communication. You realize that one or either of the person in that relationship be talking with sarcasm, with hatred, we're talking with criticism, or being sarcastic most of the time. You need to understand that is full of sarcasm, is full of even hatred or even hostility, will come. When the person will talk. For instance, the person can just talk anyhow or be sarcastic, his relationship. Because relationships should also, one of the things that we should look for in relationships is respect. And respect should be reciprocal. So when I respect you, should respect me back. By the time I talk to you and you're being sarcastic or you are being hostile to me, then I should know that without any reason, then it's not because you're angry at something and you want me to realize that you're angry. You're just used to it. You have been doing that for quite a long time. It wasn't like that when we started. You were so nice, so good to me, and suddenly you started being sarcastic and you started being hostile to me. Then I should know that this relationship is not going to work, especially without any reason, without anything at all. Toxic communication. The person will not be kind to you anymore, and that relationship there will be a lot of argument. There will be a lot of argument all the time. You need to be, maybe you are the only one keeping to, explain yourself all the time. When you find yourself in a relationship that you're the only one that have to explain yourself to your partner all the time. All the time you must explain the reason why you do that. The other person is never wrong. The other person is never ever wrong. You're the only one that is wrong. You're the only one that has to keep on explaining yourself. That is a toxic relationship. It doesn't work like that. You have the right to be able to explain yourself. The other person is also not perfect. It's not 100% perfect. So I don't see any reason why you have to keep repeating yourself, apologizing all the time. You have to be the one to explain yourself. You have to go into argument all the time. There's nothing you say that is meaningful. When you talk, the person twists it the other way around. When you say something, where by the time you want to translate it to other, negative side. So, everything you just have to fight all the time. No respect, no show of respect, no kindness, no care. Then you should know that you are in a toxic relationship already, and you need to know what to do. Another point you need to know is controlling behavior. When you find yourself in a relationship that the other person is the one controlling you, you see this controlling behavior. For instance, you're both working, and of course the person calls you, and maybe because you're busy at work, that's a scenario. You're busy at work, you cannot pick up your call, and the next is, why are you not picking up our call? Where exactly are you? Where are you going to? I called you 7 times, you didn't pick it up. What were you doing? And all that. When the person wants to call, and it's like you cannot do anything on your own. You're not married yet, but it's like you cannot take decisions on your own. You can't tell yourself you want to go to a shopping mall, or you want to buy perfume for yourself, or you want to buy something for yourself, and the next thing is that you keep arguing and all that. That's controlling behavior. And the person wants you to tell him or her everything you do part time. You must take permission. That's a controlling behavior. You cannot go out on your own without the person, either your partner, saying yes. That's a controlling behavior. You cannot buy anything, even with the money you have, working on you. That's a controlling behavior. You cannot be with your friends. You cannot just be free and just go out with your friend. That is a toxic relationship. Whatever you love, you free. And if it's yours, even if it, I mean, for instance, if you love a bird, you let the bird fly out, and it belongs to you, it fly back. So when you're in a relationship that you're not free, you're not independent, you cannot take decision on your own. It's not because you are not married yet, and this person is controlling your life, controlling everything. You need to go and call you're talking to your mom and say, "Oh, hello, mom. Who is that? Who are you talking to?" That's a toxic relationship. And you little you should learn to respect each other. And when you see a man or a woman and that you're dating or your relationship doesn't respect you, relationship, forget it. Can't get anything less than what you're getting while in a relationship. You can't get anything higher or more than what you're getting in a relationship. It's just that when you see a man who picks up a girlfriend in a relationship, you're not yet married, and you say, "Oh no, it's okay. Maybe we just got angry, we change." Hello, mobile demo. It will never change because nobody can change anyone. And the spirit that is in the man will still affect you, even in marriage, even much more. Because in relationship, when you even pretend more, and you don't really know yourself too well. So in marriage, you see the full manifestation of who you get married to. So controlling behavior is another one. You're not free to take some decision. You're not free to do anything. The person monitors you day and night. Let me see your phone. Hello. That's a toxic relationship. To the point that when you see your partner or the person you are having a relationship with, you're so scared. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. By the time fear comes to the relationship, it's no longer worth it. The best thing is to just quit that relationship at that moment until when sanity come back into that relationship. Another one that you need to look at, the third one, is dishonesty. Dishonesty. The person will avoid to spend time together with you. Maybe you always go out together, watch movie together, you always eat together, go for lunch together. When dishonesty sets in and toxic relationship wants to come to play, the person will start avoiding you. Maybe he has been calling you daily, or maybe he tells you, when I leave work, I'm going to branch in church, or I'm going to branch at the mall, I'm going to my mechanic, or I'm going to fix a car, I'm going to buy stuff, so I'm going to do this, and suddenly you're not hearing anything anymore. Or suddenly, this person is avoiding, seeing the two of you together. That's being dishonest. That kind of a person. Or maybe, the person tells you everything, I want to go for my master's, I still want to do this and do that, but suddenly you just realize that this person is cold, you're not hearing anything anymore. Know that something is happening somewhere, or something has happened somewhere. And of course, dishonesty, once there's no trust in relationship, forget it. That relationship will never ever, work. Because you cannot continue to lie, even in relationship. And when dishonesty comes, lies will be part of it. Lies will be part of it. You tell lies just to cover up. And I know a lot of people tell lies. Say, "Oh no, it's work," and it's not work. It's not work. They tell lies. So just when you're in a toxic relationship. Another one, number 4, is lack of support. Lack of support. In any relationship, support is key. Support to excel in life, support to be successful in life. You give yourself support, you labor in relationship. And it takes 2 to tango. So when you're in a relationship, you should give yourself support. I should be able to say, you know what? I know this person is supporting my brand, he's supporting my work, he's supporting my education, I'm not talking in terms of money. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the person is giving you money, but I'm telling you the person is even words of encouragement. Or maybe you have business that you're doing and your partner is actually being supportive to promote your brand. That's support. When this one is out of it, that the person who has been very supportive before starts to just show lackadaisical attitude, uncare attitude. I don't care what happens to you. I don't know. By the time you say, I don't know, once or twice, you should be able to, what is happening? You're not getting support from that person anymore. The person is not being supportive. And you realize that most of the time, because the person is not supportive, so many things goes wrong. You're left on your own. Because in relationship, when you're in a relationship, you should learn to labor, to work together to ensure that relationship works. It is not one-sided thing. It takes two people to make relationship work. And it takes two individuals who understand each other, who understand what relationship is all about, who understand how it should be run, who understand that in this relationship we have to make ourselves happy. That should go into relationship. So when you're in a relationship and you don't get support, for instance, maybe you're doing a business, for instance, for now, and so help me advertise what I'm doing, my brand, to your friends. Say, what for? You should know that you're going gradually into a toxic relationship. And at that time, you see a lot of shouting, yelling, screaming, anger, outbursts, throwing tantrums, over unnecessary things, over things that are not necessary. You're going towards, a toxic relationship. At that moment, you don't need nobody to tell you that this relationship is toxic. That's the first one, I believe. I think there's one more. Let me just talk about the fifth one. Then, disrespect. I say respect is reciprocal. And relationship, in any relationship at all, landlord, tenants, pastor, church members, students, teachers, doctor, nurses, it's any relation, boyfriend, girlfriend, and all that, etc. Respect is key. Respect is key. You respect me, I respect you. And so once there's this disrespect in relationship and you no longer get your respect anymore, don't forget that you don't work for it, you earn it. And even when you are trying as much as possible to show respect to the other person, and this person is telling you, hello, you know what? Forget it. And disgrace you outside, speak to you anyhow in front of his or friends, just lambast you, make you worthless. Then that marriage will not work. I've seen a lot of guys, I've seen a lot of girls. Mark my word, I've seen a lot of guys, I've seen a lot of ladies that disgrace their partners outside. If I take you out and I mess you up in front of my friends, that means it's because you're worthless. You have no value. And so if I can talk to you anyhow in front of your friends or in public or disgrace you in public, then there's no respect. When I can call you names, you're stupid, idiot, those words in relationship, hello, excuse me, that relationship is not worth it anymore. Because the next thing you hear is bass. Bass. And let me say something. You don't force yourself on anybody. As I always say, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. If somebody walks out of your life, it's because that person is not meant to. And honestly, I find out most of the time when somebody walks out of your life, it's because God wants to do something great in your life. Your own Prince Charming or your lady is working in to take his or her place in your life so that you can be fulfilled. You don't force anything. By the time you see those kind of little traits in your relationship, don't say it will work. Don't tell anybody that this will work. These are little things you need to pick. They're like red, alert or yellow card that somebody is telling you, not telling you, no, I'm not interested anymore. He's just giving you a yellow card. Because when you're playing football, it's a warning. yellow card before the red will come and they ask the person to leave. It's like a yellow card. So somebody is flashing at you. It's a flash card, but yellow color. So you know what? I don't think I'm interested anymore. And let me say something. Most of the time, men will never tell you, ladies, I'm no longer interested. Or guys, ladies will never tell you, I'm no longer interested. They put up attitudes. A lot of people are so deceptive that they cannot even tell you straight, but they know what they want to do. And these are the things, signs you need to see. Signs are things you see that is evident. And so when you see them, you know that this relationship is going toxic. Then you don't have to force yourself to go on. Mark my word, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. You know, you're married to the person, and so if you break a relationship, nobody will crucify you for it. It's actually better for you. Because when you make a mistake in marriage for one day, it's like 1 million years. And so, these are the 5 signs that you will see that will tell you you are in a toxic relationship. Number 1, as I told you, I said lack toxic communication. Number 2, I talk about controlling behavior. Number 3, I talk about dishonesty. Number 4, I talk about lack of support. And the 5th one, I talk about disrespect. It's very important for you to know. Once all these things happen, then you know you have to get out of, find your way out of the relationship. I hope I've been able to drop one or two things, and I know that 1 or 2 persons will be blessed with this, and so that we know that we don't have to die in a relationship that we know what, or that is dead already. We just keep pushing it, and we know it cannot even resurrect. There's no point on it. Pushing what you know that you won't come alive again. So once you see this, please just step aside for a while, and if the person still loves you so much and wants to come back, maybe perhaps some things are happening, the person will find ease or a way back into your life, and it's going to work it over. If not, then you're good to go. There's a reason why God has created you, and there's a man and a woman for each of us that God has created that will fit into your life and destiny, and the two of you will go together. Don't kill yourself by a relationship. Don't die into a relationship that is dead already. Don't force things to happen. Just let it be natural. Let God take preeminence. Pray and believe God for a wonderful partner, and I'm sure God will give it to you. Okay, so until I see you again, I love you one more time. But before I go, let me say something. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go right away and click on that subscribe, thing, and click on the notification bell so that when I release video, then you can get it. Like my video, share my video, put your comment down. I love feedbacks, and let me know how I'm feeling. If there's anything area you want me to look at, then definitely I'm going to look at it. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. I love you truly, genuinely from my heart. God bless you, and bye for now.